how do owners identify a good property management fit? I think a lot of people, again, starting out, they might manage it themselves. Or if they do hire a manager, they might be frustrated with how things are going. So as somebody is beginning to look for a management company, what are some things that they should be looking for?
Sure. The couple of key things that come to mind are, no matter what the industry is, you can't replace good customer service. So you should have somebody that is responsive, a good communicator, very forthright, easy to work with, because no matter what size of investment you're making, this is going to be one of your key partners, probably the most important partner you have in real estate investment. And then to dig in specifically on what makes a property manager good, I always think the best property managers have good systems. Are they system-based or are they personality-based? And if you want to hone in on the systems, I always like to see what are their processes for marketing and screening tenants, because one, finding good tenants is going to solve so many of your problems, whether it's making sure to capture the highest net operating income you can or preserving your property. But as we've even seen here in Minneapolis as of late, it's an incredibly scrutinized process, screening for tenants. So having somebody that is aware of all local laws and regulations and has a process that adheres to those and can find tenants that meet your criteria is really, really important. And then looking into how they manage their property, is it just that they're responding when there are maintenance calls? Or are there processes built in place where they're regularly inspecting the property, or other areas that they're looking to maximize your value? How do they go about getting their rental comps? How are they going about setting up maintenance schedules for the property to make sure that they're minimizing any other capital expenditures that you might have later on? Or maybe you are buying into an apartment building and it's a large value add investment. Do they have experience managing and working with the contractors that can execute a property or execute a project at this scale and do so as quick as you have to? What you've seen in that space, it's a thing we spend a lot of time on, is when you are renovating a property, you want to go as big and as fast, obviously, as your cash will allow, but as big and as fast as you can. So I think those are the things to always be looking for as you start to evaluate a property manager. Do they have good customer service? And then can they think in terms of systems? And can they walk you through, are there actual documented processes that you would expect out of a company to have to managing your property, with a special focus on how they find their tenants?
Yeah. And that's huge, that those two things, the customer service and the systems, are really what this show is all about. And just the idea that if you're going to go and operate your property just however you feel like that day, then things are probably not going to go as good as they could have.
Right.
Want to hear more on this topic? Click the link below for the full episode of Maximizing Your Property Value.